Hello, Chad. Hello. And Black Femgeek, thank you for the, what is it? 15 month streak? Thank you, and 17 months total. Big thanks. How you doing today? I'm taking today as a day off for you. Because usually you're a bit too busy. Twitch is asking you about cookies. You know what, I'll top it. I'll ask you about cookies. What's your favorite type? There's no wrong answer here except for oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal raisin is the devil. I don't accept it. Reject it even. Every other type of cookie, perfectly fine with. But hello everyone, hope you guys have had a good day. Hopefully I've already enlightened it a little bit with the video content. Now you get a stream. Steak day, I didn't make steak today, I didn't have time. I'll make steak tomorrow. Today I had actually chicken and potato. I loaded up I baked another sweet potato. It's kind of like a stable part of my diet these days. Just bake a sweet potato, like load it up with sour cream and everything else. It's good stuff. And then I had chicken with it. White chocolate macadamia, I applaud. Good choice. Excellent choice even. Chocolate chip, the classic. The classic. Shortbread or chocolate chip. You know what? All these are good choices. I'm not seeing anything objectionable yet. Forspoken vid was great, but I noticed that you accidentally left some Twitch notifications in the videos. I was like, you know what? I can't really remove them. I can really yeah, they're just in there because they got recorded with the video. So I can either basically borrow footage from online, or I can crop into the video. And I was like, you know what? They didn't really say, they're only on screen for like a brief second at the best, and they don't say anything too, weird. So like, you know what? If most people won't even notice them. So it's no big deal. You really ripped Forspoken a new one with that opening sin? Well, I gotta tell you, that was not an easy video to write, because even I was bored out of my mind creating the video. It's fun to rip into something, but even that one it's bad in such ways that I didn't even really care. This is one of those type of experiences. Parasite Eve, alternate reality, hurt deep. I mean, we can only imagine a reality where that happened, right? Because that could have been a pretty good game. Well, not from that particular developer, but it'd be nice to get something like that. Answer your question in the vid. My defense of it, it is an example to developers new and old what not to do with a AAA title. No, I don't think that's it's not exactly defending the game. Kind of like damning it. Had taco fries and have chicken burger on Saturday. Taco fries. So what is a taco fry? Actually glad that no longer in the car. 12-hour drive is rough. Yeah, I think the longest I've ever been in a car was 6 hours. Taco fry? I mean, is that just like fries with your taco or a specific type of fry? Watching that video was painful. Well, try playing the game and then you'll make it in the video. Trust me, my pain was far worse than yours, friend. I had to suffer twice. Didn't notice the Star Wars new trilogy parallels to the game until you pointed out. I mean, it became apparent to me as I was watching through the footage that it really does follow the same. It feels like it follows the same mold they came up with Rey. Obviously, I'm not sure which one to be less likable. They're both pretty terrible, but one of them swears more. But yeah, I couldn't help but notice it, and it's not the first time Star Wars has influenced Final Fantasy or something from Square Enix. I mean, they did make FF12 after all. So I would not be surprised if that's what they were going for with that. I still believe the game would have been much better if it stayed set in New York, or the fantasy world you go to is a fantasy version. No, the game would have been better had it remained like it was first shown in the video Project Athia. If you go on YouTube and look up Project Athia, you'll find a video Square Enix released of what was clearly the early concepts of the game when they were showing off the graphics engine. And it was like a world where you have a modern world, but you have like esoteric like magic as well, because there's like some girl who makes like a magical potion in a Coke bottle while fighting a monster, and there's like guys with AKs. That actually looked pretty interesting and probably would have made something decent. But they obviously had massive changes in development to whatever it became. What's up, Dartigan? Just want to say hi. I legit just watched your Wolfenstein The New Orders. And wow, it's been a while since that one. Hopefully it's not total shit. Hopefully it holds up. Wrote 6 paragraphs on your defend this sin, but YouTube, I guess, pulled up YouTube and deleted my comment. Not really going to type 6 paragraphs twice. But you actually tried to defend the game? Why? Just why? I mean, I was pretty confident that no one come up with a solid defense for it. All this was missing was the main rival or antagonist falling in love with her. They couldn't have, the main character falling in love with someone because that would require an actual decent male figure in the game, which they didn't have. Yeah, the only real male character of any note in the game is your piece of jewelry cuff, if you can count that as male, I guess. And he's the villain. Everyone else is like, every single other character is female, and any other male characters in it is like either like that weird simp guy who takes you on a tour, or just like old or irrelevant. So it would have had to make you a lesbian for that to work. Only way. Game came out a day before my 35th birthday, and I got it a day after my birthday. Hey, this game here, not a bad birthday present, huh? Hope you're enjoying it. Didn't play the game, but I've seen worse, to be fair. Forspoken just looked on this. Oh, there's definitely worse. I've played worse, but Forspoken is just a certain flavor of bland. Look, here's the thing. It's better to be broken than boring, is what I would say. It's better to be just... It's better to be bad than boring. Does that make any sense to you, chat? That it's better to be bad than boring? I think it does. Bad can still be entertaining in certain ways. Boring is just, look, oh god. How long is this going to take? Because I've played bad video games, and I can tell you they're way more entertaining than what amounts to a boring video game. Whereas the game crashed, but still continue to fun. The last day of me streaming that game was an experience, man. Every single time the JPEG images would show up on screen, I had to restart the game to fix it. If it didn't actually give me a save state after every one of those cutscenes, it would have been unplayable. I wouldn't be able to finish. And then I got to that point in the game where you start fighting enemies, and I couldn't attack, and then the game crashed, but it kept going for some weird reason, and it just, it was a mess. You can see it on the stream VOD, actually, just how crazy I was going with it. Which was more boring, Forspoken or Spec Ops Aligned? They're both in the same category of boring for me, but one of them was longer than the other. Hi, Dartigan, love the new video. Truly made. I'm glad. You know, I love that kind of comment. You know, thank you. That's what I do this for. I like making people, laugh and enjoy themselves. You know, if it made your day a little bit easier, then it brings a smile to my face. Like, that's 40 minutes of entertainment. Not too bad, huh? You can do a lot with 40 minutes for a person's day. Look at me being all positive. I'm a big softy chat. Where's my hard-edged demeanor? Watched the last Vampire stream and it was hilarious. What made it funnier was a guy in the comments of the archive video who said you were shit at the game and didn't want to like it while not paying attention. I've actually read that comment. I mean, he's allowed his opinion. Maybe he's got some good points, but I maintain that the game's combat was absolutely garbage. It's not like I've never played a game before. One, just because it's a bad combat system and you can find ways to make it work for you, doesn't forgive it. But, whatever. He's allowed his opinion. Hopefully he's still watching. You ended up doing a Jedi Survivor Sins. Also, did you enjoy Jedi Survivor despite the bugs? I didn't actually run into many bugs, did I? I don't believe I did. Yeah, I don't think I had I played it on PlayStation 5 and it seemed to ran pretty well. Yeah, I enjoyed the game. I mean, I find it to be on the same level as the first game, with like minor improvements here and there. But other than that, I suppose the ending is kind of weak because it's just setting up a third game, it feels like. It doesn't really feel like I accomplished too much plot-wise. But it is alright. That's what a middle game or a middle movie does usually. You also mentioned a pacifist run. Does the game actually have one? You mean Vampire? I would not know. I will not touch that game again. By pacifist run, I guess you mean not killing any of the people or draining the blood from anyone. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you don't have to. It would just be very difficult, since that's your main way of leveling up. Which also means you're going to be talking to a lot of motherfuckers. Whole lot of people. I'm surprised that game has not had a sequel, because it apparently did very well. I mean, I'm glad it hasn't. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. Surprised you have enough plot to sin the game, and you're sinning the game because people are obviously voting for... well, I put this game up for vote, but I haven't finished it yet. I won't be able to tell if I can make a sim video until I've actually finished it. So even if people vote for Tears of the Kingdom, I might not be able to do a video on it. I'm just putting it there in case I can. But if not, I get a Star Wars video instead. So that's how it is. That's how it stands for right now. Still being determined. I'd rather watch you replay Bloodborne than Vampire. I mean, one of them's a much better game. Still saying that Frey's issue is due to combat dialogue not meshing with her character and the story. In the actual story, she's mostly just neutral, but once you go into combat, she's like a different... I disagree. I think she's terrible in cutscenes too. And also, I'm not even really that fond of the game's combat or its traversal system. Yeah, I wasn't impressed. Dartigan's evil laugh with a strong, independent woman line had me tears of laughter. Was that was in the video or was that in the stream of that game? I think it might have been in both. There's nothing wrong with this game. It's perfect. Thought Frey was a shit cat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was. She didn't really have much redeeming. It's hard to like someone like that. But I'm glad you've all seemed to have checked out the video and enjoyed it. Thank you very much. It will be up. You know, feeling cute might delete within a couple hours, so you better go watch it. Does that still work, that trick, by the way? You know, like, feeling cute might delete, or whatever they would say, like, might deleting in a few hours, and they never do. How shameless you gotta be to put that in the fucking title. Chad, why do I have to have ethics? Why can't I be that shameless? I don't know why. I wish I would have been born with like the mentality of like a cutthroat Wall Street banker. Sometimes. Instead of like Mr. Rogers. Just been unlocking the map in this game, but I've also been looking at videos whenever a puzzle takes me just a little too long. I mean, to each their own. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I remember looking up solutions for puzzles in Catherine. That's about the only time I can recall doing that. There's a few of those puzzles in Catherine that were kicking my ass. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Don't care. You know, I should actually, like, change this over so you guys can see the, the game too, right? There we go. Look at that. It's a video game. Man, the Switch could really use some anti-aliasing, couldn't it? Maybe you guys can't see it, but the game looks good, but damn, when that aliasing really throws off the visual appetite. Okay, what was I doing last night, actually? Okay, we got a purple cloud up there. I'm not sure what that's about. Which needs an upgrade? Yeah, but apparently that's not coming for a while yet. They're making too much money. Oh yeah, I needed to... Oh yeah, we need to head toward your... Wait, Tears of the Dragon too? Okay, we need to go to the Rito village, which was all the way over here. Because I got, a little distracted last night. I might end up playing some of this game off stream, chat, because there is a lot to go through. I'll try to keep all the story stuff for streams, but I might be playing some of it offline, because it'll take a while if I don't. Anyways. Have any side adventures? Bring priests to the Nakluda. Okay, it's very far away. Alright, so we're headed off that direction. Not exactly sad to see less Legend of Zelda. You don't like Legend of Zelda? We have a Legend of Zelda hater in chat confirmed. Another one of you? Man, get a post hole digger, alright? Alright. Let me fix your solution. I was wondering if he's gonna be a reoccurring, like, puzzle. Hate is a strong word, it's not my thing. Well, I'm glad that you know, kept the evil out of your heart. Hey, hold on, buddy, I'm coming to the rescue. One Nintendo game I still like is Mario somewhat. I'm guessing there's not a lot of Nintendo games you ever really like then? If you like, or at least you know what, I've come to hate all of them. Alright, let's do what we did last time. I mean, President Hunt's in here too, but I can't stand here forever. I've got many more signs to spread around. Fuck you. See, I was right to skip Forspoken. Great work on the sim video. Oh, yeah, well, you're definitely... There's no good reason to play it, that's for sure. But I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Alright, it fell this way, so we'll just, like, put it there. But now it'll fall the other way. What's up, Luggy? How you doing? New Dart video? Yeah, it's... You know what? Doing better than I anticipated for that game in terms of views, because it's like 40 minutes long as well. And for a game most people do not care about. What's up? Yep, you know, it's a pretty good day. I didn't make my steak, didn't have time, but I'll make that tomorrow. Alright, I need to like block this on multiple fronts. Alright, there you go. Yeah, buddy. The president's the basic physics. Brilliant, I would never have thought of it. Well, yeah, it looks, this is not how you would stop a sign from falling over. I wouldn't have thought of it either. Thought of you at the grocery store. I was looking for filet mignon, but I found an area 1, yeah. I'm glad you know my taste, though. I've gotten really good at pan cooking a filet mignon. I mean, they're actually really easy to cook. Since you actually don't have to do much preparation. You just like salt, pepper, and I put some olive oil on it to keep it from getting, I don't know, it feels like it cooks it right. And then just like sear out both sides of it, then you stick it in the oven to finish. As a person who played the Persona games, I will say this, I feel like game's strongest area is its character development. You mean Persona? I mean, yeah, it's like, goes deep into that, right? With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. Fills my heart with joy. Now give me money. They are, it's like a smidge of butter, oil, and garlic and lemon. Yeah, usually I've usually used butter and stuff on other cuts, but usually I feel like filet mignon is perfectly fine without all the extra add-ins to it. It's already like a really juicy cut. So the only thing I will use is like some sauce for it. But, you know, it's still good, even if you add, like, everything else while you're cooking it. Little something from Premium Collection. Just finished Evangelion, and man, are the last 2 episodes funny. Have you watched the movie that technically finishes the show off, the end of Evangelion? Because yeah, I'm assuming the last episode you're talking about, the one that's where they just all clap around Shinji. Like, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Because that's not technically the end. There's something in that little island, but what? What little island? Hey Dartigan, what is the hardest boss in this game I've beaten? The hardest boss I fought was with... Well, I haven't really fought that many bosses. I still haven't even been to like the 4 objective areas. Only boss I fought that was kind of tough was that one that's like a pile of blocks, and that was because I ran out of arrows. Hadn't been for that, I would have been fine. Moose. Oh, you gotta be some good meat. Let's make sure we kill it. Oh, well, kind of cooked it at the same time, shit. Yeah, well, I figured it'd probably take more than 1 arrow, because my weapons are weak as shit in this game. So you know what, I'll just like bomb the thing, but it also cooked it. Prime steak. Headshot with 1-hit kill. You know, I feel like I've headshot some animals before and I didn't kill them. I'm lurking and working, BBS. What about the twerking? Yeah, I've got a very long distance to go. Why is that so far? Yeah. Well, maybe we'll run into some, you know... Yeah, I actually need to go get my 5th heart piece. I kind of forgot. But it's whatever. Maybe we'll find some more shrines on the way. Kind of included doing a workout. Oh, twerking is now workouts? I like that. Twerking has been a workout for a long... I mean, it is using your core, right? Aren't squats just a slower form of twerking? Well, no. Twerking doesn't require you to like do anything but move your ass back and forward while assuming a position. My stomach hurts? What'd you do to it? I don't know why I'm blaming you. Like, what'd you do to it? It's your fault. Hope it feels better later, but... maybe, you know, sometimes stomachs just hurt like that. Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't stop just exploring shit when I come to it. It's one of those type of games. See a cave? I gotta go inside the cave. The point of this game, so don't feel bad, yeah, but sometimes I feel like I'm not making enough progress. Like, I want to do, like, you know, stuff that gets, you know, oh, well, I didn't see that coming. And here I am just, you know, here's another cave full of mushrooms. Actually, there was not much in this cave, was there? Maybe the lizards are, like, valuable? Always something hidden in the caves, to be honest. Oh, there is. This is not a very big cave, though. I don't know where you would hide something in it. Oh, okay, never mind. There's another level. Hmm. Unlike my ex who had a huge cave. Pardon? I know, yo, oh, pussy joke, but I kind of just like the idea you were dating someone who owned a cave. Because that would be a unique experience. Yeah, they huge fucking cave. Like, how often does that happen, you wonder? Oh, hey, everybody. Just came to drop in and cheer. Keep up the great work. Hey, well, thank you for dropping by to cheer and your 500 bits, and I will do my best. Oh, did you have time to watch the video today? Because, yeah, I feel like that's my actual work. That would be praised for. Not my weird streams. But yeah, thank you for... Oh, Barry, you don't get... You don't get bottles in Breath of the Wild or this game, do you? My gamer skills are not something to hold pride to. Bullshit, they aren't. I've beaten more games than most of you ever will. What are you talking about, kid? Get on my fucking level. Arch gamers get bullshit. Anyone can beat a game, but not everyone does. That's never a good argument. Anyone can do that. Well, yeah. Anyone can become a doctor, did you? The fairies are just gone? Fuck. I didn't even get a chance to grab them. Maybe they'll... I guess they respawn later. Wait, I forget. Can you cook the fairies? I don't think you can you? You can cook fairies. Fairy meat. Do they scream? I mean, are fairies kind of like lobster where they don't have a nervous system, so it's perfectly fine to cook them? I like to think so. Tinkerbell. Terrible. I'm not the one... I didn't make the game let you cook them. I'm just trying to think of a conscious way of doing it. Beat a game? Sounds violent. Why would anyone want to beat a game? I don't know. What are games even for? You don't actually cook them, they sprinkle fairy dust in your food. Gay. Sorry, but oh, well, you know, let's kill a Boko Goblin. I want his horse. Stop moving. Came back to just lol at the fairy lobster comment. Lolled so hard that I had to stop. You know what? I like you. I can make you laugh. I'm glad someone appreciates my weird style of humor. What the... Oh no, these things get... Fuck. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I don't know where you came from. Fuck. I gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. Will fire hurt you? It's burning his fucking weapon, so that's pretty good. Good. Dar wants to hear a fairy scream. Maybe fairies taste really good and we're missing out. You were harassing me for years to play. Did someone harass me? I don't remember being harassed to play Tenchu because it was a game I have no problem playing and enjoying. Alright. You will be my steed. Wait, can you like attach stuff to this thing and drag it around? Is that what that's for? Can I like... Yeah, can I like make it... Just take this cart with me? Get back. Get back. Stop moving. Oh, no. No, that's not right. Cook the horse? No, it's not a fairy. We've already determined this. Stop moving, you fucking horse. There we go. Now we got wheels, chat. Things have been upgraded a bit. I don't know what I'm going to carry in this, but hey, I got it. Oh, fuck. No, get away from my steed. Getting flashbacks to my pre-order horse from your Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what? I see you over there. And since I know I can kill you pretty quickly with this one weapon, I'm going to do so. Also, Ghost Wolf, thank you for the sub. What is this? Blizzard bow? It's like 14, right? Okay, we'll drop this piece of shit. Thank you for putting up with my weirdness. Thank you for putting up with mine. You're in good company here, my man. None of us are normal. Now I can store this horse in the cart over here, right? Are you gonna send Street Fighter 6 because it has a Def Jam story mode? If it's got enough plot for me to work with, there's a possibility of me doing it, yes. Thanks for coming in such a bad. Welcome, welcome. You've reached Snowfield Stable. Thank you for supporting the stable. So, since you're your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Why would you store a horse in a cart? Well, it's just a horse I think I can store. Please visit inside the counter if you want to lodge with us now. Register horse. If you want to register, according to our books, you entrusted a horse to us once before. Just go ahead and register any horse you had your name on it. Come and talk to me later if you want to take them out. Now then, once again, register your horse here. Is this my horse from Breath of the Wild? We must send Street Fighter 5 now. I should, like I said, it's got a very whacked out, cracked out plot story mode, so it's doable. Move on to the registration process. First, please enter a name for your horse. Ease. Yeah, that's his name.
Oh.
Name register. You want to take it with you or board it? Board the horse. Horse is safe with us. Thanks for using the stable. You're going to Rito Village and advise making sure you're properly prepared.
Oh.
Why not D's nuts? Because all you need is the word D's. Everyone else will fill in the nuts themselves. This is awful. You need a quest for me, old man? What a mess. See, there you go. Talking about the blizzard outside, the vicious storm began when so many other terrible things started, and it hasn't stopped yet. Also to walk around this kind of blizzard, so I've been forced to stay here at the stable. The village where the Rito live, off to the west here, is an even worse situation. This extreme cold and the blizzard, they can't get enough food to feed themselves. The village there are desperate to figure out what's gone wrong with the weather and how to feed everyone. You're going to head to Rito Village, prepare carefully where you go.
Wow.
I've got 36 arrows on me. Really, it's just arrows, all he got that I want. We'll buy more arrows. Don't think Dart likes short stories. What do you mean short stories? No, you mean like written short stories? Yeah, I like those. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Sure, why not?
Yay!
Meant to send? It depends. If there's enough content, even a short story works.
Wow! Yay! Hey!
Bugs, unknown as scary. You might not know about bugs, but if you pay attention, you get to know them. See how amazing they are.
Wow!
Beetle's life philosophy, to hate things without giving them a chance. I don't think you're like that. I don't think you're racist, Link. You're not racist, are you, Link? Also, Lone Wolf, thank you for the tier 1, your first time subbing as well. Be sure to tell us about yourself if you feel so inclined. Or you can lurk, whichever one you want to do. It's perfectly fine, but thank you. Alright, how do I actually get my horse out now? I didn't actually mean to put it away.
Oh.
No, I don't want to... No, I didn't want to do that. Shit.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
They never introduce themselves. Sometimes they do. But it's perfectly fine if they don't. Some people are just more comfortable lurking.
Huh?
Want to register a horse or take one out for a ride? Take a horse.
Oh.
Okay. D's has got, I guess T-Biscuit was my horse. I don't remember him very well from, Breath of the Wild. But it's got a strong bond. I'll bring him. You're Dartigan's biggest fan? Well, thank you.
Oh.
You know about whistling? You get separate from your horse, you can whistle and it will come running. But your horse isn't magic. It can hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. This ain't like The Witcher, son. Tea Biscuit, it's been years. How you been, buddy? Why not Limp Biscuit? I forget why I named it Tea Biscuit, to be honest with you. Well, I did, actually, it's because tea and biscuits. For some reason, I was like, you know what, that's clever. I tried to give it a racing horse name. That's what I thought I was going for. Alright. Alright, we'll just continue this way. You took a shower today? The fact that you had to state that makes me think it's been a while since your last shower. Okay. Okay. All is good. I'm being chased. Hey, Dartigan chat. We doing story stuff yet? We're on our way to story stuff. Though I also need to go get another heart piece. I just haven't, went back to the temple to do it. King is here. King's got a fan in chat. Or just a friend, maybe. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, here we are. I also see another shrine I can do down here. You can get a heart piece whenever there's a goddess statue, which are usually in most villages in Breath of the Wild. There's no villages nearby, though. Okay, that's a chest. Oh, hold a whole horse. Horse. Whoa, horse. Horse, I said fucking whoa. Little late, I was watching a Jackie Chan movie on YouTube for free. Oh, actually, I think I've opened this already. Or have I?
Oh.
Soldier's broadsword. And we'll leave it there. Legend of the Drunk. Oh, I've seen that one before, actually. Free with ads, but not ads because we got an ad block. Is that... isn't YouTube currently playing around with something that will make it so you can't use YouTube without having ads on? I remember people talking about that recently. It's like, hello, we've detected you using an ad blocker. You will need to turn that off first. I'm surprised it's taken them this long to try it. YouTube does suck ass. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of policy will help me out a lot. I can't just like be totally against it because I'm like, that could like, double my revenue. Best case scenario. I understand it sucks for people who aren't content creators, but when you're in my shoes, you're like, might not be so bad. Yeah, I got skin in the game. I got bills to pay, chat. God, what should we do? We can't go outside with all those monsters everywhere. We are a peeping Tom. But what do? We've got shields for shield surfing and spicy elixirs to resist the cold, and that's it. Monsters attack, we aren't gonna make it, are we? All we did was take a little break in here, and now this. I can't believe the trouble we're in. Wonder if the monsters will, I don't know, maybe just go somewhere else soon? Google mentioned today that they're going to start taking down inactive accounts after 2 years of any old YouTube videos that haven't posted in a while are going... Really, I didn't hear about that. So if you have a channel that you haven't posted to in 2 years, or it's like, you know, it's going to be gone. Feels like it's going to hit a lot of popular, like, there's a ton of popular content out there that is not from big uploaders or people who upload regularly. That would get hit by that. Like someone who's made like a viral video years ago and is never interested in being like a big creator, so they just like left it there. But I'm assuming that means just hasn't even logged on, not uploaded stuff. So if you've logged on, you're fine. If you're still using the account. Ooh, that, you know, I should not have, you know, wasted that. What's freezing me? Yeah, I'm very confused what was making me cold. Yeah, I need to cook food too, by the way. While I do hate ads, people forget that YouTube is a free service that has to store millions of videos with their own budget. I mean, yeah, you know, running those kind of websites ain't cheap. White jelly shield. Is that what was freezing me? If I hit that guy's shield with a white jelly on it, it causes me to freeze? Love your comment about a pinned message supporting Forspoken. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it. There'll be some attempts, but I don't think anyone's going to be strong enough. They're like, nope, no, we ain't. What's the percentage of the devices your viewers use? A lot of mobile, actually. A lot of people watch YouTube on mobile these days. But I get a fairly decent amount of people who watch it on, like desktop and, you know, iPads and everything else. And weirdly, a lot of people watch it on their TVs. There's somebody there. Maybe someone's come to help. What are you saying? Why would anyone help us? This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, the monsters, I can't hear them anymore. Come on, Jogo. What's taking you so long? Quick, you gotta unlock the door. Okay. Wrote 6 paragraphs, and YouTube being the dumpster of ideas. Yeah, man. Maybe YouTube just didn't believe anyone would care that much. You defeated the monsters? Thanks for helping us. Took a break in this here vacant house to get away from the cold, and before we knew it, monsters had us surrounded. Hey, you should be here to thank him nice and properly. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. I put the hey listen on for this game alone, probably, months ago. Still can't believe you came to help us. You really did save us, you know. Ever since the upheaval, we've been more and more... There have been more and more monsters. We were trying to be careful, but... I don't know how to thank you enough, but please, take this. Doesn't feel like it stinks enough, not for someone who saved our lives. Got it? Mister, do you know anything about shield serving? No, what is that? Shield serving is a way of getting around by riding and sliding on a shield. First you hop on a shield, then you jump on it and ride it. But you gotta get some momentum going or it won't work. It can be kind of tricky like that. Ready your shield, jump, ride. Oh, that's right. You like that shield over yonder? Go right ahead and use it. We brought plenty on our own. Why wouldn't you bring an actual sled, though? May not look like it, but I used to be a professional shield server, you know? Heard a rumor there was a legendary server somewhere in the Hebra Mountains, so I came here looking for him. Noel, didn't know their exact location. Worse yet, took a break here and ended up surrounded by monsters. Hey, but if you need to know anything about shield surfing, at least I can help with that.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Jesus. Such accusations. Anything you don't understand about, just go ahead and ask me. There is never a good moment for that, that sound alert, is there? Like, it doesn't matter where you're at when it plays, it's like, ugh, God, it's gonna make everything awkward. I'm gonna use your stove. Yep, the Forspoken vid is over and done with, yes. Glad I never had to think about the game again. Here, mushroom and apple. You gonna send the Forspoken DLC? No. I wouldn't be surprised though. I'm gonna make a prediction for Forspoken DLC. They will try to explain that phrase. Somehow they'll add phrase father to it. I don't know how, because it's kind of like, yeah, she's got a father somewhere, but he didn't show up in the game. Maybe her father is a big monster. You never know. My father was a monster that created the break? How? She goes back 25 years. But she goes back in time? They're making something that convoluted even more convoluted. With time travel, huh? I guess you can't really cook a seed. Make it a spicy fish. Make any elixirs using those crispy critters yet? Not yet. Though I probably should. I've picked up quite a few elixirs though. Here, we'll use that butterfly. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir. We'll add a Boko Goblin gut. Yeah, eyeball. Boiled, trouble and toil, whatever. Cold resistance 7. I don't really need cold resistance with the pants, but whatever. Maybe it gets colder. Who in their right goddamn mind is actually hyped for Forspoken DLC? Well, I guess it was contractually obligated, so they had to make it. But it's not really anyone. They're not doing it by demand. They just, they have to make it. And, they were already working on it before the game came out. Oh man, might as well release it. Otherwise, it's sunk cost. You'd think they would give it away for free, though. Oh man, but probably not. What about that Forspoken and Taunt We Trust story DLC, which serves as a prequel to the main game and takes place 25 years prior to the events of Forspoken? But are they really adding time travel? I did not know the actual, details of it. Continuing her search for a way to eradicate the break from Athia once and for all. I'm guessing killing the Taunt is getting get rid of the break. Following a mysterious voice that leads her to a place that somehow transports her to the Purge of the Redig, the legendary battle that devastated Athia and eventually drove the Tauntus to madness, huh? Question to your earlier comment, you said there was no good moment for accuse, like it was the right moment. Wouldn't that make it worse? What, you mean like an actual, pedophile? I mean, those don't usually happen too often in video games. But in that case, it doesn't make it worse. That would be the only good moment. Because then you're like, oh, you filthy, filthy person. Alright, I think I'm good on food. Is there something you want to know about shield surfing? No. I wonder if the stories of the legendary shield surfer are true. I know nothing about them. Hebra Mountains up north. That was not the answer I expected. That what? That I didn't agree? Yeah, I don't really... I'm not sure what you want me to say. Alright, let's leave these kids there. Got baited eating vanilla cookies, which when I expected chocolate. How shouldn't it be visibly obvious what you're eating though? That it's not chocolate. Also, what's wrong with vanilla? You downloaded Psychonauts 1 and 2. Good games. Good game. Am I headed in the right direction? Yeah. Let's stay on this road and we'll come right to it. But then I see, like, man, I'm here. Yeah, we're gonna check this out. You know damn well we are. That looks too interesting to pass up. Actually, I don't think I can get into it. Or maybe I can. Vanilla coating in the middle, so no, I didn't see it. So you don't like vanilla, I take it. Can you make a pickaxe in this game so you can like use that instead of wasting your weapons on mining? That'd be nice. You fuse rocks to your weapon and makes it much easier. I know that, but you gotta have like... I don't really have any very many non-fused weapons on me right now. But, you know, making something like a pickaxe would be nice too. Have a good night. Whoever's leaving, you have a good night. Hope it was a worthwhile stream. Oh. Zoned out for a few seconds. Are you talking about vanilla, the ice cream? Someone's talking about vanilla cookies and then being tricked into eating it. Didn't realize we're going to be discussing cookies so much tonight. Oh, these motherfuckers. I'm actually worried that's going to kill me in like one hit if I'm not careful. Smack that ass. This game is very good for clappage. It's got just the right musical notes when you're like hitting something. Like, yeah, I'm clapping it good. Let's make a, you know, little hammer here. What happened to Beyond Good and Evil 2? Who knows? It's been in development hell for like over a decade at this point. I wouldn't, as much as I'd like to maybe play it, I don't hold out much hope for it. To be perfectly frank with you, it wasn't looking that great, or it wasn't looking that interesting in what little gameplay they ever showed off for it. Soldier's Claymore Spear. Spear used by Rito soldiers. Its point is now decayed. Alright. Great Forspoken video. Despite the game sucking, you made it work very well. Thank you. It was not easy. That was not an easy video to make. Please never again. No more Forspoken games. Alright, we gotta melt this shit. Really? Why? Why? Fine, I'll use my fucking choo-choo jelly on it. Maybe that's a bigger fire. You can be Frank so long as someone can be Dean and Sammy. Thanks, Dad. I like spears in this game. I too like penetrating deeply. Okay, that's just an older brother joke at that point. You know, when your older brother, you have that older brother who's like finally learned about sex, he wants to work it into everything he says. We make that a new line of humor. We have dad jokes. We have like older brother jokes. Because they're always like cringy in a different way. I think this is smart. Older brothers too. Well, someone can have the pure soul for their father too, but they still make dad jokes. Alright, well, let's continue on this road. You got 250k Moo coin? Congrats. It's all worthless. That's an interesting looking rock over there. There's also a skyline up there. Nat's mushroom quest. Hey sister Megwin, I came all the way out to Hebra in quest for mushrooms. Thanks to the people, all sorts of new caves formed around here and they're full of good stuff. But my sister and I aren't here after bright broom seeds and ore deposits. No, we're after the precious mushroom that only grows in caves, and you can bet we're gonna find a ton of them. Man cares about his mushrooms. Would have had more, but I haven't stayed as long as I used to. What's your count, Ed Mike? Nat, please, I just can't do this. At least not with this cave. There are a lot of other caves opened by the upheaval. Let's try a different one. This one is surely full of creatures different from anything we know, and I was already itching to go home. Come on, little sis, you can't do it. I mean, we traveled all this way. We need to gather those bright caps inside at least. What we came for, and you can find them only in caves. I made it here safe and sound. I can't bear to leave until I have 10 of them. Let's go in, please. We've got to. Person is ready to die for mushrooms. Go by yourself, Nat. No, we need to go together. Oh, that aroma, that soft light. Could it be you have some bright caps? Really, I really want bright caps and 10 of them. Sure. Thank you. I don't expect them for nothing, so here, I'll trade you this. Spicy tomato mushroom stew. Your life, sir. Now I don't need to go into that awful cave. I have to say, it's amazing that you collected so many bright caps. I mean, they're found only in caves like this.
Oh.
It is amazing. Ooh, I love a good cave, don't you? Lady, I think you got a kink. So do I. They can hold all sorts of wonderful things, alluring things, valuable things. Like the gems of ore deposits, bright bloom seeds, and illuminate dark places, and bright caps, of course. So you know, you had enough of these bright caps. Ah, yeah. Hey, stepsister, I'm stuck in this cave. Help me, help me, step bro. Like the D series, Kenobi spoiled Cordova being alive and ruining the path where Seri and his name is written on the wall and listed as leader. Joys of being a nerd who can translate fake language, I guess so.
Oh.
Alright, Nat, you're not thinking about that, are you? And him?
Ah.
I never, not that, unless you know, maybe. Right, we agree. What's that? I'm sorry, forget you heard anything about that sister secret. But if we meet again, it'd be fate, wouldn't it? Then we'd have to tell him. Whoa, Nat, has this guy caught your eye or what? Don't be ridiculous. That was just a thanks for the bright caps. He likes caves. He's the who other men out there is gonna be for me. Aren't too many men who get aroused by exploring caves, alright? She's got limited options. I will say, you're scoring high and low for something here in the Hebrew region. We searched most of the south, so now we intend to go to the north. If we meet again, we'll tell you that secret of ours. See ya.
Oh.
Head out, Megan. Just Megan? Yeah, see you around. I think I'm the same boat, to be honest, after FF16. There's not much left this year. Well, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been announced that's coming out at the end of the year. No, there's definitely more stuff coming. That's just the first half of the year, you know, we get shit. Alright, let me restock my stuff that I just gave these people. Did you just say shut up, Meg? Shut up, Meg. No. I mean, yeah, her name's Megan. I didn't really think Megan was a name of Hellions. Can't wait to watch you play Kingdom Hearts 4. We're still a ways off from that, right? Please let us be a ways off from that. Rock Sledge. Please let us yell, please. Again, why am I doing that? You know, I just finished Forspoken. It can't be more annoying than that. You know what? Maybe it'll be like, it'll harken back to Kingdom Hearts 1. You never know. Popping out. Here's Kingdom Hearts 4. Sora is out for revenge after Donald and Goofy get their heads caved in with a gauntlet. You have a very weird idea of what, you know, of what Nintendo, I mean, you know, not Nintendo, what Kingdom Hearts games are like. I like your idea of it. Sounds more interesting, but something tells me it's wrong. Wonder what would happen if I combined a boomerang with that sword. Not even sure what to... It's like a full sword, I guess. I mean, it'd definitely be interesting, right? Do it. Do it, pussy. Do it, you pussy. Alright, fine, I'll do... You don't think I will? I'll fucking do it. Look at that. It's it's definitely something. This looks like a Soul Calibur weapon now. So, Chad, have you heard how Nintendo is starting up their own, like, basically their own brand of for like making more movies? So they were definitely like, you know what, we made a ton of that Mario movie. What's next in the line? I would very much assume Zelda is probably next up. Thing is, I'm wondering if they're all going to be CG or they're also going to try to do like live action. F-Zero? You know what? Not a bad idea. Also, Star Fox. Star Fox would actually make something very good, I feel, for CG. My Dragonborn, bro. Wait, chat. Can you, like, combine stuff with your bow as well? Is it only your melee weapons? I didn't even think of that until now. I mean, I don't think you can. I think your bow is all about combining arrows, right? Not the actual bow materials. Frostbite shirt. Made for ancient rituals. This item's cold-absorbent cloth. Produces frost in low-temperature environments. Okay. Cold weather attack. Interesting. Some nice drip you got there, Link. They should get the voice actor from the old Zelda show to voice Link. Alright, it's smooching time. That guy? Well, excuse... you know what? They did reference the old Mario cartoon in the most recent movie. They probably would reference the old Zelda cartoon. I don't think the Zelda cartoon had quite as much, you know, note worth. I'm waiting for them to finally acknowledge Captain N, the Game Master, personally. When's his time? Why was he never in Smash? Why was Captain N, the Game Master, never included in Smash? No, I kept waiting. Sakurai, why? Why must you do him dirty? Infuse giant boulders to weapons? I know, but it's kind of... But I've already got the tiny boulder. Yeah, I think that's everything that's in this cave. Take-Two is teased release of GTA 6. Yeah, I saw about that. Well, I mean, it's about damn time, right? That means I could finally send a bunch of Grand Theft Auto games. If it ends up being the case. I did open that chest, right? Yeah. $1.2 billion to make it is what I report. What, Grand Theft Auto? Or what are you talking about? Yeah, they could definitely get away with spending that much money on it because they know it'll make tons of money. Who is Captain N? It was a Saturday morning cartoon that was basically a guy who got sucked into his NES with his Nintendo Zapper and the gamepad for the NES, and they were basically superpowers as he like traveled through various Nintendo properties. Really terrible? Oh, come on. When you were a kid, you don't know what terrible is, so that was a fucking awesome show. Yeah, sure, you probably wouldn't, you would be caught dead watching it now. That's most cartoons, or it's supposed to be most cartoons. Come on, the guy could pause time, he could like move left and the dude had a superpower that was basically strafing left and right. Mega Man, yeah, Mega Man sounded like he had throat cancer. I'm Mega Man! And then you also had like the Mother Brain, voiced by the same actress who did, you know, the big talking man-eating plant from Little Shop of Horrors. They also had basically Johnny Bravo prototype for like Castlevania guy. I forget whichever castle was it Victor or Simon? And he's basically just Johnny Bravo. Like, don't worry, princess, I'll protect you. Why do I remember this show so well? I don't think I ever saw more than like 5 or 6 episodes. Whoa, horse, whoa! Horse, you're not from Skyrim, horse. You can't do it doing that. I'm also headed backwards. It was called Kid Icarus, and it was annoying. Let's be honest. Kid Icarus is not exactly one of Nintendo's franchises a lot of us are aware of. I've never played any. It never looked that fun, to be perfectly honest with you, either. Have I been to that? Yeah. What is this? But he's in Smash, so is a lot of things you've never played. How many of you ever played Game & Watch? I don't think I have the stamina to climb that. Will I have enough? Hmm, 50%. Not looking like I'm gonna get very close, but I don't think I'll make it. Nope. You ever see the Power Team? I have no idea what that is. I said most people only know Captain Falcon from Smash. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people only know, like, Fox from, like, Smash as well. Because I don't think, you know, Star Fox has ever been one of their bigger, you know, franchises. Alright. We gotta go down there? Or is it... Let me go around it. Can I just say horses are kind of like fiddly in this game? Stop, you suicidal horse.
Oh, oh, oh.
Enforce the horse by holding L2. Oh, you take direct control of it. That's a little better. Power Team was a cartoon story and characters from Acclaim video games. Yeah, I know nothing about it. Mainly because I can't think of any Acclaim character. Torok guy? That's about it. I think he was Acclaim, right? Have I been here before? Hey, give me my points. We'll do it all from here. Shh. Tracy, our editor here, is getting ready for a big Princess Zelda investigation. Pike push-ups suck. Have you ever tried Mike Tyson push-ups? I think that's what they're known as. You hear about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's you. I gotta say, you did a good job getting out of here to find us. Quite a hike from Lookout Landing. Well, you haven't got wings, but here you are. Was it easy to find the place? Some folks passed by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out of it. But you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad at all. Assume you came for the job. You want to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you with Tracy.
Oh.
Just picture traveling the world as a reporter, shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there.
Ah.
Hey, quiet. The guy from Narc, the guy from Wizards, the Warriors, the guy, I'm glad you, the guy, no names. Arch rivals, like I know of none, I've never played any of these games. There's a reason Acclaim doesn't exist anymore, you know. Hey, quiet.
Ah.
Don't you listen, Pin. I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutually beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it? I'm sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job. I wanted you to know.
Hmm?
New applicant? I think they're putting words in Link's mouth. Hang on. You look like... Ah!
Ah.
Hey, sorry, Pin, but could you give me and this guy a second here? Did I play Iron Sword, the game where the Fabio on the cover, that was Wizard? No, I've never played it. I'm assuming it was very good quality. Also, thank you for the 200 bits, Logical. Every time there's a female character on chat that doesn't even hit an innuendo, but it just sounds like I want to talk to you alone, Logical will play the Pornhub sound effect. It's almost like predictable at this point. Have you watched the old D&D show where they go on a roller coaster and basically get isekai? No, I never watched a D&D show. The screen cut to black, bro. Did it now? Well, that's just because they had to, like, unload that guy out of the scene. That's it. How about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Pura asked us to help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? You know, I just now noticed Link has blue nail polish on. I mean, it's a good look for you, Link, but when did you put that on? Interesting, so that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval.
Ah.
Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule, so many in fact that it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places.
Ah.
I was about to assign Pin to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. Won't tell Pin who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as an investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though. That'd be nice. Wait just a second. I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. Which top am I wearing? The one that apparently adds like an ice attack or something to my attacks? Here we go. Ta-da! The full set of froggy armor. I'm sorry, what? Froggy armor? With that on, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces, no slipping. You work with Pin and chase down all the news stories, then I'll give you this armor piece by piece, all yours.
Wow.
Pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. And you can come back in. Speaking of not fulfilling what you promised, did you hear Overwatch 2 cancel? Yeah, we talked about that last night. I mean, I don't really care. I've played Overwatch 2 when it came out. Got my fill of it. Haven't really played much of it since. It'll be dead within a year again, just like Overwatch 1 was.
Ah.
Starting now, this guy's your partner.
Huh.
Well, if our editor here says you're in, then looks like I had you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick 'em.
Ah.
Alright, you two. Here's what you're gonna do. Visit every stable for leads. Pin, you head you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details, and details are what we need. Now get me some news. Alright. We can't have the froggy armor, like, right now. But it looks stylish.
Ah.
That set of froggy armor caught your eye. With that, you'll cling to wet surfaces without slipping. Great if you need to stay on the lookout from unexpected places. Work with Pin to get the bottom of the rumors about Princess Zelda. I'll give you froggy armor.
Ma.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man or Princess Zelda in this case. Archives are currently closed. Interesting. Hey, listen up, partner. We're on the trail of the truth about Princess Zelda. We can't let even the smallest clue slip through our talons, our hands, and or hands in your case. We should visit as many stables as we can. Travelers always have plenty of goings-on to talk about. For long. Your head slightly hurts. Do you have ibuprofen? I believe you can cook pine cones and eat them, right? That feels weird to me that you can eat pine cones. Are pine cones tasty? Weird question, but I'm curious. 'Cause it's never occurred to me used as seasoning. Oh, I'm guessing it's the seeds then, right? Where'd my horse go? Oh, there it is. Think you roast them? Yeah, but it just... I don't know. They don't look appetizing, to say the least. Let me guess. You have business in Rito Village as well? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but the bridge is down. There is no way across. There's a newspaper ran out of articles about the Rito food shortage. Supply shipments have started to arrive, which is great. With no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods to the Rito. I'm at my wit's end here. Brr, it's so cold, especially now that the sun's gone down. I might have to throw another Hylian pine cone on the fire. Those things burn hot, but last time I stoked the fire with one, it caused a gust of wind that made my bangs all frizzy. Recently, that guy Golly tossed one under the fire next to some newspapers. They got caught up in a gust of wind and flew all the way to the Rito village. There's no way to treat the written word. Hint, 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 hint. You want to get across, you're gonna, have to toss a pine cone into the fire. Gust of wind. Why was I thinking of gust of wind dance as well as Puff? That was going through my head when she said that. Gust of wind dance! Prepared properly, some green pine cones are technically edible, though they may be difficult to digest. Pine nuts, also known as pine seeds, are edible. Seeds contained within pine cones that are, yeah, I think it'd just be better to take the, the pine cone, the pine nuts out. Right, let me throw a pine cone. Should have burned it. Crap, I guess I gotta get on top of this thing. Fuck. Help. Hold up. Free cone. No, no, you... Link. You're irritating me, boy. Only some boxes. I tried to see if I could stack those and they didn't get highlighted. This is just fine, chat. I mean, I don't need to go bring everything in to him. He just keeps jumping the wrong fucking way. Wait a minute, I might be able to do this. Ascend? Oh yeah, there is that. Alright. Rito Village ain't looking so good. Can this stuff actually break and kill me? I'm assuming, yep, probably can. Didn't there used to be a bunch of houses here too? Did they tear those down? I should have went up there and grabbed that first, but whatever. We'll make do. Pine cones to replace Rivali's Gal. Yeah, I forgot about those abilities actually. I'm assuming there's like new abilities you get when you beat the rifts or whatever they're called. Break the ice. I'd rather not fall into freezing cold water. Unga boonga, no. No unguing the boonguing. Not here. Too dangerous. Hey man, just like, hey, here's a pile of freezing water. You want to die? Mike, have a good night. Hello, small bird child. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. A customer who's sleeping. I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. Regular bed is 20 rupees. No. I'd rather not. Silky soft Rito down bed is made with loots of Rito feathers. It's soft and fluffy and gives the bestest sleeps ever. Well, if you only sleep in one bed here at the Swallow's Roost, make it that one. As soon as my head hits the pillow, it's like someone threw a blanket over me. Not that I ever use the beds. When you wake up again, you'll be full of energy and ready to go. She'd be tasty fried. Wings. Alright, we don't really need an inn. We're about to practice our song. Oh, the song of the Stormwind Arc. We're all going to sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. You gonna listen to our song? Yeah, sure. I don't have to. Wasn't this a side quest in Breath of the Wild to find all these birds to sing? 1 and 2 and once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. Look, I'm trying to say it in a sing-song monotone. But thank you for the bits. With the world in upheaval, we pledge to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. This is the bad song. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. It winds through us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. You found a game on Switch you like? What one? You know, this song is about the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, the Stormwind Ark. Is it really real? Maybe I'd be so happy if it was. Definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us high in the sky. Daemon Ex Machina. It's about robots and anime, isn't it? We could sure use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. If we don't leave the Ark, and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today, Ginley. Ginley, you're in charge of food. And Molly, we'll need you to make arrows. Yeah. All got jobs to do, so let's do them. Hey! Yep. Kid power. They look like an idol group. They're not Korean enough. What are you talking about? Child labor. I think in a survival situation, children, it's perfectly fine for children to do, chores. Sorry, but I'm on my way home. I've got work to do. Thanks for coming, even though it's snowing so hard. Cold in the village, but it's even colder on top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Look, for you, we sell warm clothes. What brings you to the shop today? I got a topaz, and that's about it. Well, I've got some opal. There's a K-pop group called BTS who has this serve in the military. If someone met them in combat and was traumatized, they'd have wait. Is it a male group? Yeah, it's yeah, they're like any able-bodied male in South Korea has to serve in the military, regardless of their profession. I think, right? Because I mainly know of K-pop as like mainly female singers, so I guess yeah, they could have male ones too. Captain, let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. Whoosh. What do you mean whoosh? I'm literally like talking, engaging with your comment. Had to stop my workout to lol at the BTSD comment too. What are you working out today? What part? Legs, arms, abdominal, just cardio. Brazenbeak Armor Shop. We have warmer armor. You know it's chilly here, but you know what? To say it's even colder at the top of the mountain. Brr, brr. But you don't want to freeze up there, mister. Bundle up with the warm gear right here at a Brazenbeak. Oh, BTS. They have BTSD. Okay. I didn't see. I don't think I read that last part of your comment. So, what's the B stand for then, if it's not a P? Yoga, weighted Pilates, full body cardio, dance. Almost there. Sounds sweaty. Caves are nice and warm. Everyone in this game is just addicted to caves. Gotta fucking love caves. How much does this stuff cost? 500? 1,000? Jesus Christ, this is highway robbery. It's over 2,000 for the full set. I don't know where I'm going to get that kind of spread. Hooray, customer. Welcome to the Slippery Falcon General Store. Thanks to stopping by in spite of the weather.
Oh.
What can I do for you? Okay, why not?
Oh.
Fun fact, the Rito Village theme has bits of Dragon Roost Islands theme in it. Well, I mean, technically Wind Waker is actually where a lot of the current, like, alt species, I guess, of the Hyrule world is, or the Zelda world, kind of originated. That's where, like, you know, the little tree kids came about. Technically, they were human children before that, but they're like, what if we, like, made them tree stumps? Then you had the Rito, and then basically the Zora went from being dolphins to more fish-like. And then, you know, Gorons have been around for a while, but they haven't really changed much. Capitalism is everywhere, even in post-apocalyptic Hyrule. I mean, you know, you think that's going to destroy capitalism? Never.
Oh.
Fun fact, but okay, in reference to the Russia-Ukraine war, wait, what? When I heard that there were German tanks being sent to Ukraine and made the meme, the fighter pilot at the end of Independence Day screaming, "Hello, boys." I mean, yeah, I've seen that a lot on a certain subreddit. There's a certain subreddit I follow that's all about, yo, what if we just, like, jerked off to airplane girls? Goat butter, what? Make goat butter made from the milk of domesticated white goat. Cane sugar. Okay, this is all about cooking. Wait, what? The fuck? I'm dead serious. It's a subreddit called Non-Credible Defense, where they basically just, like, shit post about military stuff. And one of their favorite pastimes is, like, waifuizing the military equipment, primarily fighter jets. Looks to be a collection of Slippery Falcon's recommended recipes. Hot buttered apple nut cake. Some ingredients may be in short supply due to the blizzard. We appreciate your patience. First, you'll want Tabantha wheat, goat butter, and cane sugar here at the Slippery Falcon. Toss these ingredients in a pot inside your favorite type of nut to make nut cake. Fish pie sounds disgusting and like something the British would make. You know what I say is true. Some ingredients may be in first, you'll want to buy Tabantha wheat, goat butter here at the Slippery Falcon. Along with those, add rock salt and your choice of fish and cook them together. You know, you can't really just, like, make a recipe if you don't first spend a few paragraphs discussing your family life and what inspires you and makes you love being alive. At least that's what I've taken away from every online recipe I've looked at. Goat butter, hot buttered apple. Combine goat butter and apple together, then the hot buttered apple is complete. Adding a spicy pepper to the mix is a good way to warm up your whole body. I don't really want to use a soup ladle as a weapon. Shit. How do you think it feels traveling through the void there? I'm assuming, like, swimming through it, it's probably pretty relaxing. I mean, yeah, what do you, are you really asking me what do you think it's like to swim through a solid object? It's gonna be weird. And it's also gonna be terrifying, because what if you get, what happens if, like, the magic stops and you just suddenly freeze inside the old solid rock? There's an anime called Girls and Panzer where they turn Mussolini into an anime waifu and have them fight in World War I and 2 tanks. Good job, Japan. But yeah, that's very similar. That's where the idea for like waifuizing fighter jets come from in that subreddit. There's like, what if we just like take a fighter jet and make it into a woman? There's a dating sim where all the girls are World War II tanks, but of course look like schoolgirls, of course. And then they shoot out of the turret. I'll explain how I saw a YouTuber play it. It's like laughing. My favorite waifuization that I've ever seen was someone who turned like a girl into a car and she drinks gasoline. It's like an animation I saw. She's like running on down a road and she like starts guzzling gasoline. Like, I'm so thirsty. Glug, glug, glug. How about this one? What? You need something, mister? Cause actually, where are all the adults? Papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention. Problem is, I can't go out to pick fruit right now, with a blizzard and all. It's not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in a long time, but without ice fruit, I can't make it. Mister, I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Mister, what's that you've got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. This is a very strange conversation. Is that white choo-choo jelly from one of the monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it? Wow, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my big invention. May I have one of either ice fruit or white choo-choo jelly? Here, take white choo-choo jelly. I attach this to the tip of an arrow. I'll have the arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. I know, that's so smart I scare myself. Wonder what would happen with other materials. Yeah, I know how this works, kid. Now, the reason I'm making arrows, it's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I'm gonna make arrows that go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard. Getting my name out there, and one day, be a world-famous arrow maker. One of my papa can be proud of. I like it when I already have all the stuff a side quest requires me to finish. Pretty sure if you stopped midway while swimming through an object, it would cause an explosion. We definitely put some pressure on it. Ah, those are mine, mister. Hold on. Is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? Important to help each other in times of need. That's why my papa says so. If you want them, they're yours. Why'd you make me feel guilty about taking them then? What is with this game? It's like, you know what? You can swipe them. There's land there, but we're gonna make you feel guilty about it. Like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Look, she's a child. She shouldn't have a dangerous pointy weapon with her anyways.
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone.
Was this the little champion we made in Breath of the Wild? I forget who it was that we, like, got to pilot the robot for the Ritos.
Huh? Huh? Is that you?
Rivali? There was one that was dead, and then you get his replacement. I forget which one it was.
Link!
Trulin. Then popped a horny gel. Why? Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well. Chat, can I say something? Why are all the animals so fuckable in this game? Come on, you've seen it. There's like something they've done. It's bringing the furry out in all of us. They're just so that every single, it's like they like, you know, they realized everyone got horny over the dolphin guy in the last game. They wanted to like add that effect to every single like character in the game. Like, what if we just made everyone want to fuck animals with this game? Zora, let's see. Well, there was one that had like wasn't Link's girlfriend in like the last game like a fish? So apparently it's not looked down upon in the world of Hyrule. Just look at that. Look at that majestic, majestic head feathers, chat, and his stance, chest out. Got me acting up. All right, Link. They told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well. New Rito Elder. It's very nice to see you again. You remember my son Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up. This dude will steal your girl, your mom, your sister, and you. Creates a harem wherever he goes. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. What, you think I can't? I'm already a fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You all keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Listen, you. Unbelievable. Kids, am I right? Julian wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard. He's having trouble hearing no. An old folk song here in Rito Village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims a song that's been passed down through generations. A song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. I returned and y'all talk about harems. Oh no, well, you missed when did you miss when I wondered why all the animals, people in this game are so fuckable? That's kind of what got it started. Even if the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Tulin, he thinks we cling to the song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? What? This is terrible news. So then, not even Hyrule Castle is safe. Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow? Every Rito could ordinarily love to contribute to your search. This abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping. Food has grown scarce. Chad, do you say scarce or scarce? Because I remember when I was like saying that line in the video, I like recorded both versions of it because I didn't know which one was technically accurate. I think it's both, isn't it? It's scarce or scarce? Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. I think it's one of those things, some areas say it is scarce and some say it is scarce. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. Wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, but might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Right, there's also a challenge dungeon down there I need to go do. Alright, two bonfires over there. Cock-flavored ice cream would be pretty salty on its own, maybe like a cock... How do you know what cocks are salty, by the way? You have it on good authority? favorite flavor of yours? Thanks for helping. I've always, you know what? I always hear people describe the salty cock, but why? There's no salt on it. Unless you're just like not washing your dick and it's all sweaty, leaving residue behind, but I just don't understand why that's always like the description. Yeah, this is the maybe too much information, but it's just one of those things like, why do people describe it that way? I don't think it's accurate. We're not talking about what, you know, comes out of one, chat. We're talking about the, you know, the physical object. I mean, I'm sweaty right now. Well, yeah, well, sweat will have salt in it. But like I said, if you're just like normal, like that could be any part of your body that can taste salty then. Oh, have you ever tasted cock? No, but I just always hear it described as, you know, salty. Like, but why? Didn't realize I went that far up. But also heard that working as a receptionist at this spa here in LA. It's what is actually good for your skin, but yeah, it has helpful oils and stuff on it. Some people have naturally warmer crotch, so, well, naturally, I mean, I guess they could. Maybe they just live in a warmer climate. Down bad chat. Actually, this is a scientific discussion and sociological. Ride the wind. This is why I love chat. We're talking about whether a cock is salty or not. I mean, I feel this is a perfectly legitimate conversation, honestly. We're wondering why certain things in society get described the way they are. I think I'm dead, yo. There are salted and unsalted pretzels. Oh, speaking of salt, who else agrees that pretzel salt is like the best type of salt? I mean, we always get these like, oh, I've got my Himalayan peak salt. Oh, I've got my sea salt. But no, they all pale in comparison to like pretzel salt. I mean, I have all those, yeah, but my favorite is always pretzel salt because it's got that right amount of like salty plus crunchy. When you like bite into it, you're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, yeah, more of that. Let's find more of those parts. Oof. Get this, the pretzels from baseball games, not so bad for you without the salt. I need to... Oh. Well, I guess I needed that to happen anyways. But how's there like wind coming out of the solid rock? Salt on my ice cream? Yeah, salt. There's pretty much nothing that salt won't improve, to be honest with you. I can't think of anything. You put salt goes good on anything. That's the reason why it's literally was a currency in some civilizations, chat. Good evening. Hey, Galahad, what's up, man? We've been having a weird bunch of conversations, but right now it's all about salt. Salt even improves tears. Yeah, especially if, you know, they're from your enemies. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time to put some wings on my thing. I got wings, right? Yeah. The bat arrow. I think that increases the range, right? Yeah. Get nuked. Alright. Would you try sea salt popsicles from Kingdom Hearts? Those are actually based off real ice cream you can get at Disneyland, so yes. That's where you thought those were just made up for the game? No, those came from Disneyland. My day was great and horrible at the same time, so I feel conflicted on how to feel. No joke, I feel tired. Well, I'm assuming that means it was like a day with good news and bad news. Or maybe it's like good news, but you had to work hard for it. We gotta get inside that. Good. Make a cup of soup. You gotta play System Shock? If it ever comes out. Great news for my professional life and shit news for the last scraps of personal life I had. Really got to start getting out more. I guess that just means more time in the office or something. But I'm glad things are going well professionally at the very least. Comes out at the end of the month. We'll see about that. They've announced the release date quite a few times. They keep having to push it back. But System Shock 1 is a game I've always wanted to play, but I just couldn't bring myself to it because, let's face it, the original System Shock plays like an operating system. Okay, we gotta go over there. Hard to believe I've been watching you for 6 years, started with Dreamball. That is almost as long as I've been doing this, actually. Dreamfall was like within like the first year or so of me, I think it's like the first year to 2 years of me like starting the series up. Or at least starting streaming. Alright. I need to give it. I gotta get across this shit. When you're good, you're good. Thank you. By the way, God, I don't know if you're resting now, but I released the video today. If you had a chance to watch it. Wait, let's see. Oh, hold on. This lady needs fish. Full tummies make for happy Rito. That's why I'm learning new meals out of the recipe book. Saw one in there that I know everyone would love. Fish pie made with Stemanoka bass. Doesn't that this bird is British? Wants to make fish pie. Problem is I can't leave the village for Stemanoka bass. Thanks to this dumb blizzard. Have everything else, tomato, wheat, goat butter, rock salt. But if I'm gonna make a fish pie, I need the fish. I need Stemanoka bass. Fish pies. Yeah, the idea of fish and pie sounds disgusting to me. Just watched it and kudos, you're able to put makeup on a pig and make it look like a Superman. Oh, thank you. I mean, it was definitely a slog to make that video though. I didn't really enjoy even like, making fun of it. You've tried it? Wait, fish pie is a real thing? I'm horrified. You didn't know? Is it as British as I'm? Is it British or something else? It sounds British as fuck. Maybe Norwegian. Is this a vagina? No, there's like, we're talking about an actual, apparently, like, food called fish pie. It is British. How did I know? How did I guess? Alright. Finished the first spoken video. The only thing I found odd was you didn't mention how long she was begrudgingly helpful. Get the feeling you thought it was a positive, begrudgingly helpful. Look, I already mentioned several things. I feel like they talked about her, you know, just basically like helping people, even though she didn't want to. I didn't want to just keep harping on the same bit. Favorite part of it is when the videos you said, "Are you sending a letter to your fucking guy?" It's like so weird at the end. She's like, "What's up? What's up, Homer, my cat? How you doing, buddy? Can you like deliver a message to Judge for me?" And then she like gives the cat a lesson on like when you feel alone, you're not. But it's a fucking cat. They love being alone. They're gonna understand anything you're saying, lady. It feels like they really tried to like just shoehorn in some kind of positive message for people struggling out there in this modern times. But it's like the weirdest thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But I can't stand here forever. I got many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'll fix it for you. Hey, this sign looks like it's fine. It's like mounted to the ground and everything. Alright, I got you, fam. Your cats hate being alone? Cats are often just... well, it depends. Dex, for instance, is a cat that does not want any other animals around it, or any other humans. She will only accept only me. One little tradition I like to do with my mom is I buy her a little tiny presents for holidays from Luna and write funny notes on it. So you pretend they're from your cat? Or are you talking about something else? I'm a little confused. Alright, let's keep this guy's sign up. Yep, okay, yeah, I can see what she'd find that charming. That wasn't what I wanted to happen, but I guess it'll sort of work. Cat gets anxious if I'm out for too long. My cat only gets anxious when I come back from the store and I didn't bring home wet food for her. She knows when I come back from like the store, that's when she usually gets wet food. So she'll be a little pissed off if I don't bring it, or if I don't like, well, usually I don't buy any, I just have some in stock and that's when I give it to her. So she's like expecting it as soon as I get back through the door. Alright, there you go. That should keep it from falling. This president standing. Question, what is the benefit of owning a cat? They seem like they want to kill you more. What? They're same. It's a pet. They're like it's nice to have a pet around. I don't know. I can't really explain why it's nice to have a pet if you don't know. One, they come with their issues, but you know it's nice to have something that just like accepts you for like being a fellow animal of the earth, and doesn't judge you on social issues. Like you never have to worry about your dog, your cat is like plotting against you. Oh well, sort of. Cats maybe, but you know what I mean. It's like you're just another animal to it. It doesn't care. The game made me nostalgic for Life is Strange 2. Even that trash was better. Well, at least it was way shorter, and it just definitely. Even though that was funnier to play at the very least. Let's get him secured while he's still standing.
Ah.
Love the pause about the cat planning to kill you. Well, cats can be weird. Sometimes they can be super sweet, but they have their moments. But then again, a dog can actually kill you.
Ah.
Perfect. Your help, President Hudson, is now standing proudly. Give me my money, I don't care. And food.
Ah.
Pretty sure a cat can kill you. It's a little bit more difficult for a house cat to kill someone than it is for an actual dog. Hold up. But not impossible? I mean, yeah. You're more likely to be eaten by your cat if you die of like a heart attack and no one finds your body in time. Weirdly enough. Cat will only really attack you if it feels extremely quiet. Well, that's basically any animal though. I don't really think they have anything I want. Off to bed, Jim. Have a good night, man. Before I talk to you, I can actually... Hey there, are you here because you spotted the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep those bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can spot them even from up in the air. So as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlight set around that fancy Skyview tower.
Ah.
Won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it for size and sheer brightness.
Oh.
Hellenes are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. May have to go hug my kitty. This conversation, yeah, that conversations of a cats will make you do that, I found. You always say my voice calls it into your, like, wherever you're watching this from, so maybe it'll just, like, naturally come along. I found these strange things at the foot of the Hebra Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? Done every test I can think of, but I haven't learned anything, not even what they're made of, or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. Probably hurt if you got hit with one. I've got a lot of them, I got all of them, I got all I'm going to get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, they're all yours. Pine cones. Pine cone. Hello. Your cat is a Siamese. My mom used to have a Siamese that its face was so squat it couldn't put its tongue in its mouth. It had pretty much no snout, so its tongue would just constantly be stuck in a permanent raspberry. Drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Rates are hard to come by in this blizzard. We'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. Right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up if you don't notice the cold so much. Do not have many of them here, but you are welcome to what's available. In situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help where they can.
Oh.
Trying to keep telling you all they keep making the animal people so fuckable. Look at that hairdo. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm hotter than you, Link. What are you gonna do about it? Game got any easier? I haven't had trouble tonight, that's for sure. I worried after I heard that you had gone missing. What happened?
Ah.
You're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you, I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village is left to scavenge for food or investigate the cause of this terrible blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud. Wish I could do more for you.
Oh.
Though now that I think of it, maybe Tulin could help. Alright, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has discovered a way with wings, developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information.
Oh.
His wind gust technique is something to be seen. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Even Stern Teba acknowledges that Tulin's skill is a cut above. Kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Gasane and Lissa on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to Hebra's South Summit Cave, that's in northeast from here. Cave is past the cliff out front and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot.
Ah.
Find the bonfire at the mouth of the cave and you'll be on your way to finding Tulin. Read the book about the Stormwind Arc. What if you want to read Stormwind Arc legend? One day the winds that ought to blow in Rito village ceased, then the heavens grew stagnant and the earth fell to ruin. Villagers looked skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descend swiftly toward them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop a hill day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. Villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet who could say how far it might be the place this god came from? Rito took flight in turn, hoping to reach that place above the clouds. Alas, none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set about doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This, they understood, would be enough. The god poured a strange power into the pile. Several small boats were assembled. Cautiously, the villagers boarded the small vessels and began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away. Floating islands dotted a clear blue sky. Villagers rejoiced songfully and then, with reluctance, returned to earth. One day, winds of the village soared back to life. In shock, the villagers looked to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the god had sent in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like wings, soundlessly churning the skies. God, how long is this? Air blew across Ebra. Once again the skies cleared and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The god had given them the blessing of wind. This arc that saved the village from catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Arc. Alright. Alright, we definitely gotta go get the map before we head off to wherever those two kids went. You skipping the lore? I read all the lore. What are you talking about? I just read an entire book. I should probably put on the climbing clothes. Link loses his fashionable blue fingernail paint, but you know what? We need to climb better. All the important information in the middle of the book? Well, in that case, we read several pages, so I'm not sure. Where's the next spot I can get to? This is good. Okay, this area makes me sleepy because of snow. Generally, snowy mountain climbing is, you know, not exactly fun experience, even in video games. Good. And this does look like Genshin Impact, but I never saw the first game. Yeah, well, Genshin Impact looks like actually Breath of the Wild is the way it should be said. Only weebs, only truly deluded weebs would not know this fact. Oh, what? Oh, there's. Oh, I didn't miss that bramble. Okay. We had a fancy Airbnb. Have you not seen these towers yet, Lucky? And what we do with them? Time for liftoff. I'm impressed those tentacles can plug in the USB into the bottom first try without having to flip it over again and again. Whose idea do you think it was? What if we like turned a human into a satellite? Do you need that many tentacles? It looks cool, alright? If you could have a lot of robot tentacles dress you, you would do it. Alright, it's a pretty big chunk of map updated. Possibly North Korea just launch a man up with a camera. Dude, why didn't I aim for that? But, oh well. We can always get launched again. Good. Oh wait. Someone passed like the kids? No, they said they were up here, but the marker's still in there. What? Hold on. Okay. Turn to the Rito village. Okay. Did I not talk to Turin? No, I did talk to Turin. He gave me the next mission, so I guess it just like puts it there so you come back to him after you find the kids in. Keep thinking you'll run into a Skyrim guard. Given enough time, people will mod this game. Even on, Switch, like they did with Breath of the Wild, they may put it in there. Unbelievable, these huge things are raining down on us. What is happening up there in the skies? Oh, oops, I hadn't expected to meet a Helian here. What are you doing in the mountains in this weather? Don't you see how cold it's gotten? Our feathers keep out of the worst of it, but I'm not sure how you can stand the blizzard. I add some peppers.
Ah.
You go further up the slope, you'll see the Heba South Summit Cave. My friends are there now gathering provisions. There are glowing mushrooms to fish and fish to be had, which come in handy. Can you mod a Switch? No, they use the emulated version of the game, and they mod that. But you can mod a Switch, but it's a lot easier to just like play emulated games and mod those. They keep a bonfire stoked at the cave entrance to mark their location. You get cold gets too much for you, find that bonfire and warm yourself up in that cave. Okay. Fuck what you said, Ma. Okay, man, that's alright. Like I said, you can mod a Switch and play modded games on it. It's just a little bit more difficult since you had to, like, know what you're doing and buy the chips for it. Come here. Give me a fucking bat. Ah. Oh, you know what? Good tracking on you, buddy. Oh, fuck. Wait, more dudes. All of a sudden. Oh, okay, okay. Come on, Link, get up. Get up, get up, get up, Link. Not good. You know what? Time to use my boomerang sword that I made earlier. This stupid thing. Oh shit, my boomerang's burning. Oh, this is going well. I do like the amount of like hectic chaos you get involved in when they fight when it starts going south. Hey, give me those back. I need those. Okay, you know, fine. They're just Boca Goblin teeth. I don't need them that badly. I had to chase them all the way down the mountain. Few things are scarier than Nick Cage. What's so scary about Nick Cage? I never realized he was terrifying. Chad, what's an actor or actress you're genuinely afraid of? Or find just disturbing? Don't say Steven Seagal to bring that up again. That wasn't an invitation to make more Steven Seagal jokes. I've already like gone over this topic before. I'm gonna shoot a spicy pepper into you. See how you like with that. Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, he actually legitimately creeped out the co-star of like Silence of the Lambs with his performance. And he was only in that movie for like 15 minutes. James Franco, he taught at Cal Arts for a spell, so it's... Remind me again who James Franco is? Yeah, make it morning. Bill Cosby, okay, that's a given. Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise actually strikes me as a very good person. I don't know, there's something about him that just seems like legitimate, like he loves doing what he does. And that makes, I don't know, maybe that makes me gullible, but when I see someone who just genuinely loves what they do, I just feel like a sense to, I feel a sense to trust them more. I don't know, that's probably stupid, but it's just me. Even with the Scientology, one, it feels like he really got screwed over by them and almost forced into it, rather than just being a legitimate believer. Though again, I'm not for sure. But yeah, even with the Scientology stuff, I still think he's a pretty decent person. He's an ephibophiliac? What is that? I'm not familiar with that one. Ephibophiliac? You cannot stand Bruce Willis, even Tom Cruise and John Travolta. Isn't he a head? No, Tom Cruise is not the head of the Scientology. He was just like a famous member of it, but then a lot of Hollywood actors, like in the 2000s, were weirdly into Scientology, and I never really understood why. Authors propose that the diagnosis of ephibiola, which is a sexual attraction to pubescent or post-pubescent males, better suited to the sample of Catholic... Okay, okay, what? Person who creeps on teens, specifically ages 15 and 19. Okay, and that's Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise does that? Yeah, that's new information. If so, ew. Yeah. I want your body.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Well, yeah, in that case, maybe he does. Or at least, I don't know. I'm really not thinking about it. Pull your spear. Look at spring breakers. You mean actual spring breakers or something else? Also, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Authors proposed you know, why were a bunch of actors really into Scientology for a while? I'm sure there's still a bunch that are, but I never really understood why that became like a trend for them. Didn't think I'd be seeing anyone else in these mountains anytime soon, what with the blizzard and all. I'm here because it's a good place to find food for my people. Why are you here? Looking for Tulin, huh? Fair enough. He's farther in the cave with Gasane. They're scavenging for food. No, I'm not going to show you the way. I need to keep an eye on what we've amassed so far. Be on your guard. There's a creature in that cave that hops around on the walls. Probably won't bother you if you stay away from it. Good luck finding Tulin. I'm here for you. Six. How long has it been since you've been in a stream, man? How have you been? The rare Sixa appearance. But I hope you've been well. Do spicy peppers add fire to my attacks? Nope. They do nothing. I'm actually running out of fire, fruit. Stress, overwork, stuff like that. We do indeed live in the same universe then. Did I figure out how to build something? I mean, I haven't had to build much tonight. Wait, wasn't there a girl who needed, like, cave fish? Oh, no, not the one she needed. They put out weird-ass commercials recently. You know, I thought Scientology had, like, died off as, like, a group. I don't know, just for some of my head, I was telling myself they had. I guess not. At this point, everyone has to know about how, like, they're basically a scam, you would think. Oh, I see. Might not be a good idea to go down there. There's one station in Colombia, the country, and it was weird for me to see Scientology, but, well, I guess they're trying to, well, I mean, this, yeah. I mean, that is the goal of all religion, right? Like, spread it out to other nations. Hmm. Really not addended to Honkai Star Rail. That's the new game from like the Genshin Impact people, right? So what do you do in that game? I know it's like an RPG this time. Well, like a proper turn-based one, right? To be honest, I still don't know what you do in like Genshin Impact. Other than like collect girls or something. A noble endeavor. But I'm assuming that there's more to the reward. You oogle anime girls, but that'll only get you so far. At least I think it will. Run around, beat people up via turn-based fighting, and pull the gotchas. Oh yeah, so it's exactly what I thought it was. Hope for your wife, though. If only it were so easy to get, like, yo, a girlfriend is like go to Vegas and bet on them. Go to the slot reels. Yeah, yo, I met your mother's son when I like pulled a really legendary reel. There's romance at our first meeting. Kampai friends, I'm having a bit of warm sake tonight with my cashew chicken, so cheer. Oh, someone's eating fancy. Got my mom and dad met at Vegas. Well, yeah, but your dad didn't win your wife like on the slot machines. At least I don't think he did. Alright, I gotta make a fire, right? Shit. Alright, let's go get some fish. Want to quote Princess Jasmine, sir? I am not some prize to be won. Well, one of the better examples of them doing these days, they seem like they forgot how to do those kind of characters. Alright, let's get a fire gun because we need to go up, right? Yeah, we'll use the method that doesn't use up my dwindling stock of, fire fruit. And now I throw a pine cone in it. Stressed, overworked, going crazy. I'm starting to feel like this is like the opposite of that statement of like energized, moisturized, in my lane, thriving. Right, pine cones. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute. Did they get the idea to make that pine cones will explode if you throw them in a fire, right? Is that what they're getting the idea they're using to make wind? Hmm. I want to see what's over there. You get germinated by fires, I believe. That's why forest fires can actually help pine trees. Yeah, I've actually heard that before. Cones remain dormant until a fire occurs and melts the resin. Then the cones pop open and the seeds fall or blow out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a weird that nature would go in that direction. You know what? I'm going to make sure I use a forest fire somehow. Oh, that's a gaudy looking weapon. There isn't a single weapon in this game that doesn't look gaudy though. What am I talking about? Alright. That's why the Pokemon Pinko explodes a lot. Pinko? Oh yeah, they definitely would make a Pokemon based on a pinecone, wouldn't they? Alright. What have we got? Oh, fuck. I'm glad it waited for me to... Like... What a weird existence. I'm a shimmying rock and I explode. Took damage there though. I don't trust this game not to kill me instantly. What are you going to do with that boy? Just like him to fly off on his own and leave all the food we collected behind. Oh. Well, I'll be. What is a Hellion doing all the way here in such fierce blizzard? Here to talk to Tulin, huh? You just missed him, unfortunately. Our task here was to scavenge food in this area, but we just saw a flock of monsters fly past outside the cave. Same ones that have been sighted around the village lately, in fact. Told the others we should return right away to report them, but Tulin clearly wasn't listening at all. He said, I'm going to follow them back to their nest, and flew all alone before I could protest. You leave the cave and head north, you can spot a lone cedar tree on Talanto Peak. That's where we saw the monsters. No doubt Tulin followed them there. No, he thinks he's unbeatable, but he really shouldn't be taking these chances. I really should be using a weaker bow when I'm fishing rather than wasting shots. You know, they're really giving me tons and tons of bright bloom seeds, but I never actually come across dark environments that use them. Huh? If you want, I can help you come up with an off-stream route to collecting extra strong votes. I'm good. I'd rather just play the game and explore and find stuff as I go. It's funner that way when stuff gets silly for me. Oh, there's an... What? Really? This is a horrible place for a business sign. What are you thinking? You don't have anything here to help hold it up. Is there any wood anywhere nearby that I can use to save this man's career? Maybe I can use the rocks. Do snowballs get bigger in this game if you let them roll? They do. Oh, I need that. Shit. Kelly, you can't kill this man. He has business on his mind. I think I've gotten this too big and now it won't work. Alright, we don't want to make sure they do that. A little too big for you to help me out. Really just need it like right there. This is the NPC I've come across the most, by the way.
Ah.
Perfect. Your help, President Hudson, is outstanding, proudly and firmly in place. Feels my hand. Give me my stuff. This is the best way I got for making money right now. That looks disgusting. Here's a rice ball that I packed full of shiitake mushrooms. Just bleh. What are you doing for him? I'm helping him hold these signs up while he repairs them. If someone handed that to me, I'd think like a kid made it. Puff shroom.
Ah.
No, I don't think I can use this against these guys. Farewell. Bomb it is. Speedrunning form is counted how many signs he needs help with. Favorite among Rito wares. You know, this thing's almost busted. Alright, moving on. Alright, I can just throw a pine cone in this and get up there a bit quicker. No, not a fucking bomb. But, like, just spit on that and, you know, I want that going off in my pocket.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, big guy. Okay, now I'll use the bomb. I do need to make my bee spear at some point. I keep forgetting to do that. Hmm. What if we had like a flint to it? He doesn't really... Yeah, I need to experiment more with all this shit, because I haven't really done much. What if we had choo-choo jelly to it? Nothing. Here, let me freeze him in place. Hit him right in the gooch. Boss Boko Boblin horn. And his teeth. You know, you ever realize Link is really fucking grisly and collecting all these, like, trophies from his kills? Like, yeah, I'll take your fucking teeth and your horn. What else am I gonna take? Everything. My rock hammer might be getting a bit... You know, it'd be... Can you see the health status of your fucking weapons? I don't think you can you? Yeah, this one I've been using a lot, so it might be breaking soon. I might want to take his. Way of the Warrior. I'm also going the wrong way. Or am I? Well, I do need to reach the peak, so maybe I'm not. I can also use a rise here. I'm tempted to kill those. Those wands are pretty valuable, but I've got one on me. And can't hold any more weapons for the time being. What is the purple thing? Purple thing. Oh, you mean on my UI? That's the amount of sound I'm making, I believe. See, if I stand still, it goes down. Basically, if you want to stealth, it'll let you know how much noise you're making. Something in that? Can't really tell. Yeah, melt these, but... The Boko Goblin? Oh, so it'd be a waste of resources to melt that then. Yeah, I saw the spiky bit. Yeah, it is a Boko Goblin. can reach the top, right? Oh, ow. It's a bit cold. Melted with a torch? I actually don't have a torch on me. You know, I'm very glad I haven't run across any Lionels yet. I've expected that would have happened by now. I know there's no way they're not in the game. You people and your D's nuts. Look, we have limited, jokes take time. It's easier to just say D's nuts and instantly get laughs out of people. Because it's still working for some reason. Hot pepper, please. Oh, shit. No, I'm not dying to this stupid little thing. Get up, Link, get up! I refuse. I can't touch it because he's cold. I'm at the summit. And this is that spruce. Do I gotta set it on fire? Oh no, there he is. I was about to burn the tree. Stupid monster. Link, where did you come from? What happened? You see, that rotten monster took my good bow. See, that's the bow napper. Gotta get it back. Help me out, Link. Sure.
Oh,
Really? Thanks. Did you know I can blow a strong gust of wind anywhere I feel like? I'll do it for you too. That way you can glide over there where that monster went. So I'm ban lucky? Why? Okay, you being toxic to someone. Just tell me where to point the gust and I'll make it for you. Too many nuts jokes? I'll allow it. When have I ever got anyone's case for making nuts jokes? Literally look at my stream title. Tulin's Power of Wind. When Tulin's aura is charged, he can create a stream of wind that blows straight forward. It's going to be used for bursts of speed while paragliding. Okay. We're going after that monster. Alright, let's do it then, little boy. I mean, little... You are a little... I can't really tell. Boy or girl with when it's a bird. Not sure. Oh, he's going to fire his cannon at me. Let's see. Not really sure how to use this.
strong wind.
I mean, it's probably better than Honkai with their gotcha D's nuts. Wait, they actually include that in their games?
Oh,
There we go. Oh, you big time, Link. Without you, my bow might have been lost for good. Uh-oh. More of them. Alright, they're not gonna make a fool out of me twice. Let's go get them together. Let's see, what should I use? Good old boomerang sword. It like confuses them by blowing them around, so they can't really attack me. Oh shit. That one's still doing it though. Oh, fuck. Oh no, oh, the sword didn't last very long. These considered goblins, they're Boko goblins. We did it. Hey, look, I think this might have been a hideout for those monsters.
Oh?
Was that the wind? Couldn't have been. There's no way. It must have been something else.
Hoy!
Jordan, Link. Huh?
Oh!
Blowing against the wind also decreases the yawing. I figured as much.
Oh?
That was some impressive teamwork, you two. Oh, you saw that, Hearth? Talking about embarrassing. I didn't listen when Gasane tried to stop me. I thought I could handle it. But I just ended up losing my favorite bow to those stupid things. Thought it was fully fledged, but there's probably no way I could have gotten it back on my own. I bet now you see why we weren't treating you like a small chick. Yeah. You were right. Really is important to work as a flock. I think I finally get what Dad has been trying to tell me all this time. That all there is to the story. Seems unlike you to let your bow be taken, Tulin. Hey, a funny story about that? There was this whole thing with Princess Zelda. Sorry, when? I spotted her getting attacked by a monster. Such a surprise that I dropped my guard and it stole my bow. But I guess she was fine, because then she zoomed up above that cloud.
Huh?
I've been eating the wrong cave mushrooms again. What? Princess Zelda flew above the cloud? How can that be? Seems like a stretch, but we're not going to get to the bottom of it sitting around here.
Ah.
Tulin, Link, come out here looking... Link, come out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate the cloud. The cloud you saw the princess soar into. But I thought I wasn't allowed.
Ah.
I got a report before coming here. I think it's likely that the blizzard is coming from inside that cloud after all. I want to see for myself as soon as I can, but the strong winds make any approach from the inside impossible. Only way is through the top, but... there's not a radio alive capable of crossing this stormy sky and making it all the way there. Well, except for one. Talking about you, Tulin. Only you had the skill and training to create gusts at will. Tulin will be the finest Rito warrior of all once he understands the value of working with his allies.
Ah.
You know who said that to me? Your old dad, Teba. Dad said that?
Oh.
Yep, and I'll make sure he knows what you accomplished here today. Now it's time for you to go with Link to find Princess Zelda and whatever's causing this blizzard. No problem. The two of us together have got this. I saw Princess Zelda up on the Sky Islands near Hebra Peak. Let's check there first.
Oh.
Link, Tulin, we're counting on you. Okay.
Ah.
I'm sure the two of you can overcome anything if you work together. Don't worry about Teba, you two should get going. Bring me back a nice souvenir, okay, bud? Our investigations haven't revealed what's above those clouds. You should be ready for anything before you head out. I need to make something out of these swords because they're not very good on their own. I could combine it with a rusty claymore. I gotta combine it with something. It is now stupid. Tell me, chat. When I try to swing a claymore, it's a very slow wind-up, but when you attach it to the tip of a broadsword, it suddenly will swing very fast. How does this work physically? Anyone got any suggestions? Because all I'm doing is adding weight to it. It should swing even slower. If you try duct taping broken scissors, it's basically what we're doing. What do we got for bows? Okay, this bow. Oh, we'll save this bow for like fishing. Falcon bow sounds pretty good though. So actually, we'll just drop this piece of shit. So we're headed over there. Oh yeah, we're headed there. That looks fun. How's this game? Is it better than the first one? I'm more intrigued by the plot of this one than I am Breath of the Wild, that's for sure. I'm still coming to terms with the gameplay. But welcome to back to the stream. How you doing? Alright, let's get going. I guess you're not big enough to carry me up the mountain, are you? Wouldn't this like freaking went out seeing it? Like, Link, did you just like dive through a fucking ceiling? Also, chat. Regarding this magic let you like jump through a ceiling, why can't it let you just like aim through a wall as well? Same principle, correct? Shouldn't like Link be able to just like go through any wall he wants? There's no Knight Sword though. Yeah, I'll keep that. We'll chuck this. Alright, what do we want to add to this Zoanite sword? Best when you attach something that's... What if I put like a power core in it? Probably doesn't work that way, actually. You know what? We'll add this to it. Captain Cons... Well, actually, no, wait. This actually does more fuse power. Make it into a hand axe. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. I need to start using this because it's kind of shit. Now it's got a bit more range on it. Alright, up the mountain we go. What fruits did I use? I'm surprised if I passed. Okay, I guess that's not dragon memory. What do you put in it, Carl? Okay, everyone's talking about recipes now. I'm not talking to you, yeah, that's what I'm trying to... I just now discerned. You have to make it so like, yo, like, I'm not talking to you. Hi, kid, by the way. Mhm. Trying to sound. You were trying to sound. Oh, I see. Just wanted to, like, once in your life feel powerful, huh? Just let me have this, Darty. Just let me feel like I bossed the streamer around. It's understandable. Ah, how's wheat growing up here? Oh, wait a minute, Korok. Friend and I got separated. I'm just sending up. How am I supposed to get you over there? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get him over there. I guess I could maybe take... No. Not have building materials. Unless I want to climb up the mountain and no, that wouldn't work either. I can't just, like, carry him with me when I use a rise. Man, if only you still had that power where you could, like, stop something's motion and whack it a couple times and send it flying. Want to know what to do? I'm still looking around right now. Wait, maybe it'd be easier to bring his friend to him. Or no, I gotta take him where the smoke signal is. That isn't how it goes. And like rewind time to bring you over there to him. Apparently that ain't working. I'm waiting here for my friend. Wonder what happened. God, Koroks are lazy fucks. Yeah, if I had just something I could build a... I mean, it's not that big. I could probably build a bridge. Wait a minute. Maybe we could just make a really big snowball. No, I can't get a snowball big enough to bridge the gap. But they give me a snowball. I don't know how this would actually get him up there to it though. I feel like this is like drunk logic. Like, yeah, man, I'll just like wrap the little tree fella up in a snowball. Oh, it came loose. Oh, shit. Oh, there goes my snowball. Fuck. Well, that wasn't a very good plan to begin with. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a balloon. Never mind. I found a way. There's a balloon. We just gotta kill the guys guarding it first. Roasted wildberry. There's another sheet. There's no doubt there's other ways of doing it. That's how it is. You're not locked into one way of doing anything in these games. And well, since Breath of the Wild, anyways. So what's the other way of doing it? Since I'm going to use the this method. I want to make sure I can't use bombs because I might destroy that. So I gotta be careful. And maybe. Good job, kid. Good job. It's the wrong weapon. I need, yeah. God, he's like Dante and the air juggling these guys. Okay, he's like main character now. What if I combine this sword that shoots gusts of wind out with this flame emitter? Oh, well, it's a shield. It's already like put together. Shit. However, we'll get rid of this shit shield. Okay, that's pretty nice. Icicle club. Very good. Alright. We just need the basket and then the little guy. Why are the blue streams coming that kid? It means he's charged up for his special gust of wind dance. Wait, well, even... Well, if I glue him to it, he'll stick to it. Alright, now I just need to put some fire in it. Which is not exactly something I can do. Interestingly enough. Well, no, I do have a fire emitter. I can do that. Okay, I need to... I realize I need to actually be on this with him, because it'll... Won't this thing just keep going up? Well, okay, there's... Gotta make... Yeah. Gotta make sure... Hold up. There's... I can just, like... I could have climbed... Could have also just taken him up the fucking slope. I think. Well, he's got like a brand new backpack. It's an adventure he's been on. Yeah, laugh it up, Titus. You still ain't got no girl.
You with a woman? You can't even
Yeah,
catch
you
a
tell him, Jack.
ball.
Thank you for the bits, by the way. That's a lot of work to get this Korok over here. But it's 2 seeds, that's pretty good. Alright, back to what we were doing. We need to get up top here. Oh, that's not gonna work. The cheese method? Well, that was the other method of doing it, just like take it up the slope. That's not really cheese, that's just another method of doing it. But you know, if I should have just... Well, I'm glad I went through the motions of doing it a different way at the very least. You can grab him before the balloon takes him too far away. Yeah, yeah, but let's be honest, I would have probably missed it. What have I done today in this game? Are you? I'm assuming this comment is directed toward me. Oh shit! I've been making progress. Get off my fucking mountain. I meant outside the game. I relaxed today because I released a video. I didn't have to do anything. I made my veggie hummus spread. That's what I did. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go running. And what I do after that, I don't know. How was hummus? Well, I haven't eaten any of it today yet because when you first create it, it's kind of warm and it tastes way better if you let it cool down in the fridge. So I'll be eating some of it tomorrow. But I'm always eat it with crackers. It's just better with crackers. Because I don't want to eat like a veggie hummus with a spoon. But it's not technically a hummus since it doesn't use any chickpeas in it. It's just like a bunch of blended up vegetables into like a hummus meal consistency. So it's not technically, yeah, it's a dip, yeah. Like I said, it's not actual hummus. Alright, I guess, yeah, that's where we're going. Hold up. If I stick an eyeball in with these, it'll like guide it right to it, right? I don't have to worry about missing. Nice. It's like a Patriot fucking missile. Dart's American? For what? Because I shot something? I'm not sure what you meant by that. How many feet do I run? That's a very weird way of putting it. I usually measure how long. It's more like a time how long I run. I would normally, when I was running every day like a year or so ago, or more like 2 years ago, I would usually do 30-minute runs, and some of those sections would be uphill. So it was a pretty good run. Probably can't do that until I work back into it yet, though. So probably only be like a 15 to 20-minute run. But yes, I use both my feet whenever. Uphill, well, there's only certain sections of it. There's short sections that are uphill parts. Not the entire thing. That'd be crazy. Only were it possible to find out what's inside of this blizzard. Who? Why, if it isn't Tulin, I was too focused on the cloud to notice you. But if you've come here, that means... Yep. They said I could go up there. I knew it. Something told me you were the best one for this mission. That's so many kilometers. I got the impression, but like I said, I usually measured it in time rather than kilometers. I think it was, the max was like 4 kilometers though. Everyone has admired your wind gust technique since you first demonstrated it. You may be the only real capable of rising above that cloud to find the truth among the turbulent skies. Give it your best shot. I'll be here watching for your return. Thanks. Between Link and me, you won't be disappointed. We Americans don't use the metric unit? Yes, we do. We use it all the time. We literally use both of them. Yeah, it's been a while since I sang it. Let me do that. Does that gust actually help me any? It was a joke. Okay, bad jokes don't get it like a pass. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, gotta get over there now. Doesn't right. Chat, you all need to stop being so defensive. If I've taught you one thing, it's like, you know what? There's no reason to be so pissy.
Leave it to me.
Clarifying equals defensiveness. Not everything needs clarification when it's just a fucking joke. I'm not, questioning your political stances here. Did you know that here's a clip of Logical One saying so, and you play 5 seconds. Oh, look, he clearly loves Nazis. You guys are watching too many political YouTubers who are teaching you all these words that you think you need to use all the time. Oh, excuse me, you're not arguing in good faith. Nazis are your best friends, as long as you found love. I mean, I think you can probably find better love, but hey. Chat versus Dartigan again. We're not really versus, because I'll just win, because I got the microphone, and I can ban people. What are these words I'm speaking of? It's just certain, like, everyone wants to use political terminology in every discussion anymore. Like, everyone's in a debate constantly. And they gotta use debate terms. Always fun to talk to those people, you know? Very fun. Enjoyable experience. Oh, that's a straw man argument, I'm afraid, sir. Speaking of Nazis, is an African Kung Fu Nazi stream gonna happen? I kind of forgot about that. Like I said, I haven't actually looked into it since you offhand mentioning it. And now people in chat are gonna be like, I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? Like, I'd have to actually do some research and see if it's even doable. Because, like I said, it might just be copyright claimed if I tried it. Who knows, it might actually suck.
Well set.
You want it to suck? It depends. There's certain types of suck. There's boring and then there's bad. Bad can be funny and enjoyable, while boring is not. Also, saving time again. Yeah, there's some boats up there. What does this kid's gust wind do for me? Does it, like, make me go forward faster? I'm assuming that's what it does, but it doesn't seem like... I'm not noticing speed increase when he uses it. I can see a movie called African Kung Fu Nazis can be either good or boring. I mean, that's the hope, right? But you'd be surprised. There's a lot of these, like, really, like, wacky movies I've tried to watch, and they just end up being a boring, bleh. Link. It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda. But now I don't know where she could have gone. Hmm? What is that? You're riffing? It could be, but we'll have to wait and see. I do, like, appreciate anyone who can put the word Kung Fu and Nazis into a movie title, though. Look at that. It's a boat. Huh? Okay.
To me.
Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? Oh, do you see that thing inside the cloud? Is that another boat? But it's huge. There's tons of those little flying boats too. You know what it reminds me of? A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the song of the Stormwind arc.
Oh,
Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." Like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that could lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship. Well, nowhere to go but up. Come on. I see a lot of platforming in my future. I'm assuming I don't have to, like, jump from boat to boat. It's just that one section over there I gotta go. Oh, we also got one of those. Okay, no, there's a bit more than I thought. What the fuck? I wanted to get on the boat. Okay, there was nothing on the boat. Opera is one of the musical art forms I studied but hate to perform. Isn't it like you really have... If you don't have the voice to perform opera, you can't even do it. You have to like have the right, just be born with the right vocal cords.
Leave it to me.
Or be heavy. I don't know if the heaviness actually accounts for it. Is there actually a reason there'd be a lot of, large opera singers? I never really figured that out. Was that just like cultural things? Like, no, they needed to be. To like have the deeper voice. They don't allow mics in opera, not even like lapel mics? That's not true. I know it's not true. It's why I was asking a question. Ugh. Sometimes floor mics. Vigaro, 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 Vigaro. You know what, chat? Maybe I missed my opportunity to be an opera singer. I can project pretty well. I just wouldn't need training. I'm confident. Though I think you also normally have to be European. So you want Dartigan rapping song? I can't rap. What's my favorite open world game? Probably Breath of the Wild 1, actually. Well, 1. There is only one Breath of the Wild. I have to go with Red Dead Redemption 2 or Witcher 3. I like the plot of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Witcher 3, but I didn't really well, like I said, there is a lot I like about the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 and how like spontaneous it is and how much is there in it. So it is probably at least my number 2 if I were to pick one. But I do actually, you know what? Elden Ring might be my favorite open world because I explored every nook and cranny of that bitch. I didn't really leave much unturned. That one actually might, it might be that one. Am I missing something here? Like there's just a door in front of me. I can't get through it. You know, this empty space here really annoys me because we're supposed to get like another something there. It hasn't gotten to me yet. I'm assuming it's not puzzle related, but... Rip the bandit. What are you doing with them? Is this one not doable? Gotta be, right? What's my favorite Final Fantasy game? Final Fantasy 9. Wish you hadn't missed your FF7 remake stream. Would have loved to have experienced it. I mean, the VOD is still available on the YouTube archive, I think. Yeah, it definitely is. But yeah, we'll get another remake game. Possibly either the end of this year, but definitely sometime next year if not. And you get FF16 coming up. Chat, am I being stupid, or is there no way to get through this? None of my abilities will get me through. Like a switch? No, it's just not the same. I understand that. An enemy up there. FF9, the one barely anyone I know mention ever. Most people, in fact, actually, FF9, if you look at your favorited lists, it's like the most popular, the most favorited Final Fantasy game. You're stupid if you don't get it. Well, thank you. Okay, I've only got, here's what I can use hand. Ultra hand, there's nothing in the vicinity I can move. So there's that, that's out of the way. I can use a Risen, but there's no ceiling above me that I can use, you know, a Risen on. Or wait. Nope, can't use it on that. I can use time. There's nothing to use time on. You have a switch? I've looked at that thing, and it doesn't look like a switch to me, and I can only like... That doesn't... I mean, it didn't look like a switch, it looked like just a pillar. It just looked like a regular ass stone. Shut up. That did not look like a switch to me. Science music, yeah, when you're fighting robots, what do you expect? Wonder whose idea was to make... Yeah, what if we made, like, floating airships into jump launch pads? Ooh, very high. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I see something over there. That'd be like my treasure. There we go. Think you would be a great narrator for some AI technology instruction video? Hi, I'm Dartigan, and welcome to the new and exciting blah blah blah. I mean, if it's an AI instruction video, you can just have an AI narrate it though. But I get you. You like the sound of my voice, it sounds professional. Many people have told me this. I do sound like an AI. People have thought that of me, and they're like, oh, I didn't know you were a real voice. I mean, you've seen some of them come into my chat and like, oh, wow, you actually sound like this. Which I always take as a compliment, but you never know. I'm just like caving Link's head skull in right now. It's like, oh, stop. Do you not dream of electric sheep? I wish. Sounds like a fun dream. I don't usually remember my dreams. Good thing you don't take damage from smashing your head in. I'm very glad of that. There are some games, very few games will actually do that to you. Yours is very monotone and has caused me issues. Sean, what do you, really? People give you trouble over it? Like, hey, robot. Yeah, I've never had anyone do that, like, use it to insult me before. You know, I almost have enough of those like, light balls to, like, get 2 extra heart pieces. I still haven't gone and done it. You can use these puzzle dungeons I just did as a travel point, right? Like, yeah, I can, like, travel back here. Because I think I would actually want to go get my extra heart piece now before we go. I don't know if I'm actually gonna. I don't think I'll have time to actually get up that tonight. Yes. Where is it you actually go to? You'll upgrade your. Is that over here? Was it on the Sky Island? Yeah, the Room of Awakening or something. Or maybe it's the Temple of Time. Storm is, you know, is the Temple of Time the only place I can level up? Can't remember finding any of the other ones. You upgrade any goddess? Yeah, I don't remember what, that's the only goddess statue I remember finding so far. Besides a big one that was on its side in that one place. See you, kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can fast travel back to this point, right? I have to ask, and sorry for any offenses. Your primary language spoke. You're talking logical. I'm gonna be very upset if I can't directly go back to that. Because that means I have to, like, do all the platforming over again. Most of the main settlements, villages have a goddess statue. I must have not seen the one in that one town where I met the science lolly girl. I know there's only like the 2 in like Breath of the Wild. Something I also need to do is, like, turn in those, like, stones I got to get more battery charge. There's one in each main... I remember only ever going back to Kakariko Village to level up. Yeah, I don't need stamina right now. I need hearts. I think I'll actually wait until I have like 10 heart pieces before I put any into stamina. Yeah, there it was. Good. But that doesn't stop it. I'm going to tell my students the scariest thing for humans is to share your voice in front of others. Anyone talking shit is usually just being triggered by their own shit. Yeah, well, to me it's more performing, but I've long got over that. I do remember the first time I went to live stream, I was, I was so, like, anxious I had a friend come with me. Like, I had him sit next to me just because I thought I'd clam up and have nothing to talk about.
Oh.
You're back. Come on, we've got more investigating to do. They're like, hey, I have my friend. Can you, like, come, like, stream with me my first day or two? Scared. So, yeah, there's a lot of platforming. And it is almost midnight. I'm thinking of... And then there'll probably be, like, a big boss fight. And maybe, like, another dungeon once we get to the big ship. So. But you're very engaging, and it takes focus and practice to get comfortable with doing that. Yeah, I think actually it took about a month before I felt actually comfortable doing it. It's gonna be very long. Yeah, that's what I figured. So that's what we'll save for tomorrow's stream then. That way tomorrow we can get started on just doing nothing but progress. Whew, yep, sleepy time, chat. Been wonderful having you all here, though. Raid Kate, is she still online? I thought she, like... Here she's... Like, I'm not seeing her in my list. I think she was streaming, but then she, like, finished up. Because that was the plan. But yeah, thank you for joining me, Chad. You've all been wonderful. Does she have fun at her stream, though, at the very least? I think she's playing, like, Baldur's Gate 3. Hoping to check out some of it, but, it looks like I missed it. Anyways, chat, you've all been wonderful. Thanks for joining me. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I also have a video I released today on Forspoken if you want to check that out. It's pretty good. It's getting high reviews. Lots of likes. Lots of, people send me their joy. But I'll be streaming again tomorrow. But until then, thank you for any bit subs or gift subs tonight. Also, thank you to the mod team. Big shout out to Sixa, like his first time back as one of the mods for like a year, I think, or more. Good to see you, buddy, if you're still here. Also, thank you for just being chill in chat and giving me your time. If you're new here, hit the follow button. You can also join my Discord, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm going to go try to get sleepy because I want to get up early tomorrow and go running. I'll see you all tomorrow, chat. Peace out.